It's so humid out that my lens is really foggy, but the first Amtrak Mardi Gras train in Mobile, Alabama is there.
He doesn't have duration or expertise, and he's not like Paul or Jeb who can do this with ease. And now it's apparently too late to abort, so it's apparently a trip report.
Here's downtown Mobile. You have to cross this thing. All right, there it is. The locomotive, 3 Amfleets, 2 Amfleet 2s and an Amfleet half caf, half business, and then 2 more locomotives. So we definitely won't get stranded. All right, so this is the station. It's very temporary feeling. It's just aluminum ramps and stuff. There's some parking spaces here. I guess this is all a lot that you can park in. Oh wow, I'm a junior conductor.
Awesome.
How's it going?
Good. It's a great morning here at the least used Amtrak station in Mississippi.
Hi, Sonny.
Hi. Okay, we needed that.
Yeah, we missed the boat. They're already boarding.
Have a good trip, Miles.
Yeah, you too. I ran into Chris from the Transit Tangents podcast. Look at this graphic design. We have our merch. You were so beating me on any kind of graphic design. You gotta check out their channel. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Well, we can only hope these windows get less foggy. All right, so very weirdly, this train uses Amfleet 2s, which are kind of meant to be the long distance ones.
So this is probably just a interim because this service was committed to before the whole Horizon crisis happened. This has the dubious distinction of being the smallest train on the Amtrak network by seating capacity.
At least
there's
it's
2 trips a day.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Vancouver SkyTrain of Amtrak routes.
We also have 3 engines for 3 cars. We'll see how that turns out.
50% engine. All right, is this the part where we have to kind of muddle through the history of this? Does anyone here know the history of this train better?
Of the Mardi Gras line?
I mean,
of just like
the
this.
sunset being the thing.
Okay.
When I was like 16 living in Mobile, the Sunset Limited would go from Jacksonville, Florida to LA, and you could catch it and go to New Orleans or whatever you wanted to do. And then Katrina knocked out the service. So it's now almost exactly 20 years later that it's getting restored, which is wild.
There was notably also a train called the Gulf Coast Limited that ran for 2 years non-consecutively along this stretch of track to Mobile, and I think it's such a footnote in Amtrak's history that it's like barely even worth mentioning, but it was a thing that happened for a bit. I guess obligatory seat review, but it's an Amfleet 2, so it's incredible legroom and also incredible recline. Right. And we also have the flippy uppy, of course. You can rest your legs. It's just funny because you can tell this is clearly designed to be slept on and like on it for multiple days, and it's running on this like 4-hour route. I hope that CSX train will stop and let us go.
No.
No?
We're waiting for it.
That's a good start. In the build up to this route, CSX was complaining a lot about how this is a busy line for them. So Amtrak set up a Twitch stream of just looking at the tracks just to show that it's not actually that busy. Yeah, I think it took a lot of politics to get this thing open, but I'm glad it's here. And also, I'll put up a better picture, but the old Sunset Limited platform is right there. All right, 6:30. You can't see this. 6:30, we're off.
2 seconds later.
All right, we've stopped. There's a clear spot up here at least. Just to throw all my cards on the table, I have, I think, maybe 2.5 hours of buffer before I gotta get on the bus to my flight.
The good news is the bus stops right in front of the train station.
Yeah, exactly. So we
you
could be
have that.
pretty late and cut it pretty close, but the bus is every hour and a half, so missing that would not be good. It was kind of funny. There was very little fanfare, maybe because we're in this less busy car.
They also did yesterday, or 2 days ago, the ceremonial train.
Yeah.
That's true.
Welcome to the Amtrak service between Mobile, Alabama and New Orleans, Louisiana. We are so glad to have y'all with us this morning. I will be making rounds to collect tickets, so if you don't mind having the tickets out.
I love that he described the route instead of naming it.
Yeah, I know, that was interesting. I do know that there were other names besides Mardi Gras that were floated that were better. Like the Gulf Coast, I think, would have been a nice
I think that's what they've called this project overall.
I guess Mardi Gras is kind of cool because Mobile was the first Mardi Gras, then New Orleans is the big Mardi Gras, so it's connecting those up. Which name do you prefer? Let me know in the comments.
Miles, New Orleans.
Yep.
All right, gotcha.
Chris, did they check your ID?
What's up?
Did they check your ID?
Yeah.
I've never seen that happen in my life.
First time I've had an ID checked on a train.
There's a parameter in the eLift app that they use to
It
scan
randomizes.
that is like, I think nowadays it's by Bullington set to be 0.1. If a random number that's generated with every scan is less than that, there's a little indicator that appears that says you're supposed to ask for that person's ID. Whether or not they actually ask is a different story.
All right, we're leaving at 6:46, so not too bad. Goodbye. Any Philly people out there will be happy to see the SS United States still docked here. They're gonna sink it eventually. They took the smokestacks off for a museum. This still remains the fastest ship ever to cross the Atlantic. Marine Repair Services. Mobile is very well known for shipbuilding, so we're passing all of that stuff, although it seems to have already be kind of drying up here.
Good, the window's getting better.
It's getting a little better, yeah. I am very curious what the atmosphere on the eastbound train is. I know a lot of our friends are on that. I think there are other YouTubers on that one too, so maybe we're providing some inside scoop on the westbound. I am excited for the scenery on this route. I think it's going to be very nice.
The water scenery is going to be amazing.
I'm so excited. You guys see on the left.
The drive was pretty.
Drive. I'm kidding.
When you have no other option to get from New Orleans to Mobile.
Right, starting today you can't
Starting
drive.
today, you have options.
Ooh.
There is a bespoke menu on this route.
Wait, are you serious?
It's not truly bespoke, but there's additional items.
Menu shot, menu shot. Right now you're looking at the menu shot.
What's this logo called? Do you know? I always forget what it's called. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that sounds right. Well, anyway, those things are the locally sourced items, which are the unique ones. I love this awesome Gulf Coast city of Boston, Massachusetts. So they have unique photos and they show some of the unique items. There's the voodoo chips, there's the moon pie and the praline. There's business class. It's the half calf. I think it's slightly worse legroom, but it is 1x2 seating. So if you like sitting alone, that could be worth the upcharge, but I don't know. What did you get, Sonny?
This is the omelet cups, which
I
come
think I've
in
never
this
seen this.
very plasticky. It's eggs.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how this is.
Not bad.
Also notably, it's the Amtrak cafe boxes, but they're not branded. We're crawling our way through Pascagoula here. I think we're close to the station. I have to give this train credit. I've never heard of this place in my life, so it's cool that it has a train station now. This is a pretty sizable place, you know? There's an actual building, but I don't know if it's actually used. This is another temporary platform. It looks like a temporary looking platform. Oh, it's tiny. Oh my god, it's one car. I don't know if the building's open just because they're letting people in on the first day or if it will always be open, but it is open right now. And they're building like a bar or something. Oh, this is a great trip for the boat foamers. Check this out. Wow, this is some epic marsh scenery going on. The bagels are good. I mean, good for an Amtrak bagel, but like, it's good. Ooh, old Ocean Springs train station. And then here's downtown Ocean Springs. Here we go. The Biloxi skyline down there. Oh, that bird got a fish. That's a cool little boat. Oh, it's a fisherman. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Is Biloxi like the Atlantic City of Mississippi?
Basically.
Okay. Oh, there's a little trolley over there, a little fake trolley. It's a little transit center, I guess. Okay, so this is another very temporary looking station. The actual platform is just one car long. Oh, that's cool. They advertise the bus system and say, oh, buses are this way. That's really nice.
They do have the old, this is the old one.
Oh, I see what you mean then. It's like an elementary school.
It had lights underneath it, but they've ripped them all out. And so when I was here on Saturday, it was pouring rain. I'm trying to film, and it's just coming through the top of the canopy.
Oh. Are you filming a video?
Yeah,
Okay, what's your channel?
Transit Arias.
Okay, so there's another one.
72 subscribers.
All right, we'll try to get that up. We gotta get that up. Go subscribe to Transit Arias.
I'm filming for Google Photos.
Not redacted rail?
Maybe.
Go-kart course. Also, there's so many level crossings. Our horn is just going crazy.
If they're in the process of clearing, that shouldn't take too long at all.
There's a tractor trailer. They're clearing it up, I guess.
Yeah, I guess somebody bottomed out on a grade crossing.
Well, we're still stopped. The good news is that classic JetBlue, my flight's already delayed by like an hour and a half. So, knock on wood, I should be okay. This train has Wi-Fi. Is that good?
Passable, but it's pretty bad.
Okay. All right, we have the text message. Unauthorized vehicle. Oh dear. Yay, we're moving at 8:30. We moved maybe 50 feet and then stopped again. We'll provide updates as they allow.
We just killed the hat.
Power's off. Oh, okay, just came back on. That was a weird little moment.
8:43, I'll move.
All right. Finally. I love the one apartment building back there with like just this Walmart and suburbia in front. Oh wow, is this some kind of military facility or something? Because the barbed wire is interesting. It's a resort apparently. I love the barbed wire resort fence. Gulfport. Another one-car temporary affair. The station building's back there. The transaccessible parking garage. Definitely kind of bare bones on the stations, but hopefully the historic buildings will be used for stuff. We've got the wheelchair lift going. And definitely a problem with these low-level platforms. You gotta do a whole thing to get a wheelchair up. Bye, Santa. Gulfport Museum of History, right next to a diamond crossing for the foamers. This is amazing. Some pretty cool local housing stock here in Gulfport. All the houses here are built up on stilts.
All the area around that is very
Another awesome bridge going to Bay St. Louis. It's a pelican. I love pelicans. Maybe my favorite seabird. Oh, look at this guy. He's just hanging out fishing. Ooh, some boats here. Bay St. Louis, there's a beach. Wow, I'm surprised there's no one on the beach. Oh, there's a foamer. Yeah. All right, it was hard to see, but there's a dirt Amtrak parking lot way over there on the other side of this park. Wow, okay. Good amount of people here, but I don't know how many of them are actually getting on. And once again is another temporary looking platform. Very interesting building. I don't know what era this is from. Yeah, so most people seemingly didn't get on. Oh my gosh, what a great welcome. The whole foaming contingent is here watching the eastbound, and then we are being foamed getting foamed. Here we go. Oh god, damn it.
There it is. Wow. Hi, Miles. Oh, they have 2 engines. That train is 50% locomotive.
50% engine.
So enthralling.
5 units, no P-42s.
Okay, so now it's over an hour from here to New Orleans, but I think we're about to get the best scenery on the line, just this whole stretch. I think it's gonna be really great. It begins, it's gonna be this marshy type stuff. Check out these houses on stilts. What a cool place. The really cool thing about this part of the line is that we're just completely isolated. There are no roads here. So the only way to see this stuff is from the train. Look over there, it's just marsh. Very cool bridge coming up. Here we go. Check this out. Epic bridge. Wow, look, he's even closing his computer. I love the singular house out there. Wow.
It's the metal levee.
And now we have a levee type thing, a retaining wall, yeah. We're going very slowly through the marsh for some reason, but there's a little white bird. Maybe the bird watchers will have to tell me, but this feels like Amtrak's best or one of the best bird watching trains.
Yeah.
Okay, agrees. I know he's an avid bird watcher.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, I've obtained a unique cafe item, the New Orleans style muffaletta sandwich. King Creole made New Orleans fresh. A lot of this stuff sounds good. I don't know about the olives. That might be a problem for me, but we will see.
Amtrak food that comes in one of those like takeout boxes is odd.
It seems a little small for a $9 sandwich, but okay, I will preface this by saying, of course, this is Amtrak muffaletta. This is probably not like a actual muffaletta sandwich, so if I don't like it, maybe it's because it's not real. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. Yeah, it's the olive that kind of makes it a little weird for me. I'm not a big olive fan. All right, the sandwich is done. I think it definitely grew on me, but I don't think I would order it again. It's kind of nice to have a new Amtrak option though, and I think it's really cool that they do unique cafe items like from around the area. That's a really nice touch. I'm really impressed that despite it not looking like it, we are actually moving right now. Just incredibly slowly. There is downtown. I say that, now it's not visible. There we go. Here's a New Orleans RTA yard. I did not realize they had coach buses. Those must be very old. Diamond crossing for the foamers.
Now it's time for a bathroom review.
Woo. Yeah, Amfleet 2 bathroom. It's a 4-hour trip, so it's not right at all. Uh-oh. Got a Louisiana above ground cemetery. These are so cool. Super dome. Going by the yard on that side. There's the city, and here's the station. All right, here we are.
46 minutes late on the arrival.
46 minutes late, okay.
It was nice meeting you.
Great to meet you. Thank you. I've been so wrong this entire time. I've been calling it the Mardi Gras, but it's the Mardi Gras Service. It's very important. Interestingly, the other train was using Chargers, but this one has P-42s.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you. Sonny, you know what's funny? I feel like the Floridian had more fanfare than this.
Yes.
It's very funny because they have these beautiful like Art Deco posters and then just, y'all aboard Amtrak Mardi Gras Service, twice daily round trip service. New Orleans Union Station is absolutely beautiful. It's always a pleasure to be here.
It's not actually Union Station.
What's it called? Oh, Union Passenger Terminal. All right, well, I feel like I can debrief this pretty quickly, honestly, just right now.
Yeah, it's scenic.
It's very scenic. I'm thinking A tier for scenery. It's not like the best thing ever, but like this is especially the ride
For a
from
corridor service, it's pretty good.
yeah, and then overall 2 trips a day.
2 trips a day, better than most places can say. It's like twice as long as driving, but doesn't feel miserable. It
No.
makes intermediate stops so people can use it.
Yeah, like good places, good towns.
Low capacity train, but also change.
Lowest on the system. The reliability today hasn't been great, but I guess
we'll see how it
that
plays
we can't
out.
judge it right now. So we're gonna give it, yes,
Luggage checked.
good for you, B tier. Hi everyone, welcome to the beautiful GMNO Transit Center in Mobile, Alabama. Today I'm gonna be the fastest Mobile transit rider alive on a Sunday.